Okay. Yeah. Hello. So I've never really done a video like this before. Never really thought that I would. Uh, Last night, I was watching some old kneecaps videos, and naisipan ko, hey, why not? I have some interesting stories to tell naman. I wanted to share you guys the worst, probably the worst, maybe the worst day of my life. Disclaimer: when this happened, I was younger, like junior high school, so I was very stupid. Well, not very, just a tad bit stupider than I am right now. Okay, it was ninth grade. Wait, no, wait. Okay, recollecting. Okay, eighth grade. No, ninth. Hmm. Oh yes, eighth grade. Me and my family, we moved to Ainta, here where we're living right now. We used to live at Quezon City. We moved here, and it was pretty hard for my age because I was in eighth grade. Me and my sister, we had to commute from Cainta to Manila every day for school. By ninth grade, we went to a school near here. By that time, my grades were like, my grades were really. My parents, they weren't really particularly happy with that. My sister as well, she had like very horrible grades, so they took down our Facebooks. And being the Gen Z or X, I forgot, being the millennial that we are, the only connections me and our friends have from our previous school was through the internet, through Facebook, being the Filipino people that we are. Due to that, because my parents took down our Facebooks. My sister was really sad about it, but I didn't really care for Facebook that much because I was a very weird kid back then. I was still am, but back then I didn't really care much for Facebook because it didn't really have all the memes it has today. I was okay. My sister was devastated, and I can understand why, because after that, all of our friends from the school, when we did have Facebook again, they were really mad at us because they thought we blocked them because like, oh, we're living in some place. Some of my friends really did think that tried to forget about them, but I really did miss them because I didn't have much friends on my new school. Although I did, but not as close as they were. So when I did get my Facebook back, we started chatting again, and I told them I want to visit you guys. So they say, okay, all right. So I did. After my class, I rode a bus. If it's like super heavy traffic, it's like 2 to 3 hours. But if it's fine, like 1 hour to 1.5. So I ride a bus to Manila to visit my friends at their dismissal. I had an earlier dismissal, which is why I decided to go there. So as I was journeying to Manila again, I noticed that it's almost, their dismissal was almost up, but the traffic was like really heavy. As far as my eyes can see, I could see cars just stopped. It was at Green Hills, I think. And being the stupid young person that I am, I walked. Thinking that it would be faster. As soon as I got off the bus, the doors closed. Then all the cars just start zooming, like zoom. They just start zooming. I was like, bruh. I didn't want to spend more money on riding another bus, so I just walked. A walk that took me about 30 minutes could have been like finished in like a 10-minute ride because it was pretty close, but close enough that I thought that I could walk it, but far enough that it still has a huge margin to it if I walk it and if I stayed in the bus. When I got to the school, I saw one of my friends, just one. And the people that I was visiting, there was supposed to be like a group. That one friend who was there, he told me that my friends went home because they got bored. They thought I wasn't coming, so yeah. So I was pretty bummed out. Then it started raining, like really hard. You know the type of rain that the water droplets are just like this thick thing. When it hits your face, it feels like a pellet bullet hitting your face. It rained really hard. That's my point. Okay. At the time, I had a girlfriend, and she really liked cream puffs. So I went to the mall before I went home. I got some cream puffs. Me, being the cheap boy that I am, at this certain bakery, every I think 7:30 or 8 p.m. The cream puffs get half price. So they're supposed to be 8 pesos per cream puff. When it's nighttime, they half their price. So it's only like 4 pesos per cream puff. So I waited. I waited there until 8. Bought the cream puffs. Got on another bus. Went home, soaking wet because I forgot to bring my umbrella. I forgot to bring my umbrella. When I got on the bus, I got to sit. The bus wasn't really that crowded. I'm on the near front of the bus. On the next stop, an old woman comes in. Me being the very, very nice and the Christian boy that I am, being a good deed boy, I stood up, I let the old lady sit down on my seat. I was standing. I was very tired at the time. I moved a little bit to the back. The bus didn't have much people standing. It only filled up all the seats. There was this other guy that was near the front who was standing as well. I think Green Hills or Robinson's Galleria. There was one of the passengers stood up, so there was a free seat. The seat was pretty near where I was, so I had to 2 steps and then I sit. But I saw this guy, the guy that I mentioned. I saw him. He was running, Naruto run with hands behind his back. And I didn't get to sit. Being the beta male that I am, I didn't fight him for the seat. So the whole trip I was just standing, and it was 8 p.m. so it was rush hour. A lot of workers are getting off and commuting as well. So when we got to Galleria, a lot of passengers went on, so it was really crowded, exchanging sweat. I got off the bus, got home, went to my girlfriend's place, and I gave her the cream puffs. And the cream puffs, bruh, they were flattened because of the overwhelming amount of people that were in the bus. The cream puffs that I put in my bag, they were mushed, They were these pancake puffs, I guess. So that was that. I gave it to her. I went home, and what I realized when I got home, I checked my bag if I got any notebooks wet. At the very bottom of my bag, there it was. The umbrella. The umbrella was there the entire time. And I didn't even use it. I remember being so pissed that night, being the happy boy that I am. The next day I just forget about it, and I tell my friends the stories in this specific story. Yeah, that's it. The continuous events of things going out of hand, bad things happening. Every bad moment was just stringed into one whole day, and it was just so frustrating to me. Yeah. That's it.